Hi guys, it's reaction time, Universe 3 and I Am. So, my mate Paul, Relay, asked for this, requested this. It says, I Am is the first single from Universe 3 from the album of the same name, which will be released on May the 17th this year. On Pride and Joy Music, great label, bringing out some amazing music this year. It says here that Universe started in 1982. Another great story coming here, I can feel it, in Sweden, where hard rock ruled the streets. The members hailed from several different bands. It says after leaving the band Moon, lead guitarist Michael Kling, who founded the band WC in the late 70s with John Norum, became one of Universe's founding members. John Norum, great guitarist. Bassist Hess Hagman, who played in Joey Tempest's first band along with drummer Anders Wetterstrom and guitarist Per Nilsson, all came from the band Twilight. Once Universe got their hands on keyboard player Fredrik Kristrom and singer Kel Wallen, the band was complete. So it looks like, reading it here, they made some music in the 80s, split up for a long time, stayed in contact, wrote some new material, lots of things got in the way. Now they're here with an album. Amazing stuff. I mean, I love these stories, man. I do really love it. There's a lot of them, isn't there? Because this type of music we love, you know, melodic hard rock is not back in fashion totally. There's lots of genres that are dominating in rock and metal, obviously. But, you know, it's really popular now, and where it was unpopular, unfashionable obviously a few years ago. And it's nice that these bands are now getting back together after all this, you know, goings on. You know, the pandemic was another part of it, wasn't it, that held bands back. And now it's sort of almost like, you know, we're getting loads of these great stories of bands getting back together, and, you know, amazing stuff. I love those stories. It really humbles you, doesn't it? Anyway, this is Universe 3. This is I Am. Here we go. Gotta say, it's brilliant. It's fantastic, man. What a song, what a band. Well, I mean, I've only heard this song, but wow, I am absolutely blown away. The galloping guitars, the AOR sound that this band give off is just amazing. They've almost got those, you know, not ashamed to use those synths quite high in the mix, almost giving me that. I mean, we've mentioned John Norum, almost feels like a Europe type feel to it, where them synths are quite high in the mix, almost blending with the guitar really nicely. But you can really hear those galloping riffs and some great guitar work. It's very epic. It's really epic sounding AOR. The stomp, I love the stomp in those verses, just like boom, boom, boom. That's brilliant. Just excellent stuff, man. I mean, you know, if you listen to this at first, you'd think, you know, they're pulling influence, yeah, from Europe, maybe Foreigner, you know, late 80s Foreigner maybe. But I would say, you know, this is competing with some of the greatest newer, you know, wave of bands at the moment. I mean, not new, some of these bands have been going a long time, but, you know, the likes of Heat, Eclipse, Crash Diet and all them, this competes with those as well. It's got a real class about it. You know, it sounds like it's written. And I said this doesn't, you know, I don't touch many bands and say this, but it almost feels like it's written for longevity. Like, you know, you could be listening to this for years to come. The songwriting is so good. It captures everything I love about this genre. And, you know, this sort of reminds me a little bit of some releases this year. Again, I mentioned this earlier on in the reaction. The Oz Hall Peterson release that's just come out, the Rendezvous. It sounds a bit like that, or Allocate. That style, that classy style that, you know, they've just captured it perfectly. You know, they brought on that early stages of their career, obviously, and to capture that now is pretty amazing in your songwriting. It's amazing song. One of my favourites I've heard for a while. Absolutely amazing stuff. Here we go for the rest. Gotta say, one of the best songs I've heard this year, and man, this year has been amazing so far. That has blown me away. That was amazing. I love the little solo. It sort of died down into a sort of funky, bluesy sort of jam type thing, and then quickly went back into the melodic rock. I mean, I'll tell you, there's one thing that is a brilliant song, well written, so hooky, so catchy. The song itself is brilliant. But the technical ability as well. You heard some of the drum work there at the end, some of the guitar work all the way through. Everyone, the bassist, the keyboardist, The singing was amazing. The tone of the guy's vocals, amazing stuff. I love that. Universe 3, I Am, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below, please, guys, and I'll see you soon.